Please remain upstanding for the national anthem. Vice-Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony, and we're delighted to be celebrating with you today the success of our fabulous graduates. We hope that you will all have a day to remember. I now call upon our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Baldwin, to say a few words.
Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. Honorary Fellows, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past few years have been challenging for us all, and this cohort in particular has had its studies most affected by the pandemic. However, you have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I'm delighted that we can now celebrate your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I'm sure that you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, that you have also had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch to share with us your successes. At our University Open Days, I point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. Remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and the commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. Undoubtedly, you will all be in different positions at this moment in time. Some of you will be waiting to get your first graduate job. Some may already have started on your career path. Or perhaps your new qualification will help you better yourself, both in your your future career or the career that you already have. Whatever your situation, we know there will be many opportunities that lie ahead for you. So on behalf of us here today and from all of us at the wider team of the University of Central Lancashire, I take this opportunity to thank you in advance for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognise and seize the opportunities that exist. So make sure you leave this hall today with confidence, ambition, and a desire to make a difference. You are the future leaders and high climbers in whatever occupation lies ahead for you. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you will have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our near 200-year history. I hope that we have helped to create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope too that as part of your UCLan journey, you have felt that you have belonged here. It is important to us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who have been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, I want you to join me in a massive round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends and your tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Please join me. Big applause. Thank you. Now, all the rest of the applause today will be just for you. So for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning and development of our students. And you have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them all on your behalf. I am confident that you will bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you are members. Whatever you do next, and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. We are very proud of you. Let me leave you with a quote from the playwright Oscar Wilde, which I think is very fitting for today. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, the University confers a posthumous honorary award on Ron Atkins. Vice-Chancellor, born in 1916, Ron Atkins served as a Member of Parliament for Preston North for 2 terms in the 1960s and 1970s. Until his death, aged 104, Ron was the UK's longest-living former MP. Prior to his time in politics, Ron qualified as a teacher at Birkbeck College, London, and held teaching roles in Essex before moving north in the 1960s. It was to Lancashire that he returned following his election defeat in 1979. Restarting his teaching career at Accrington College, while concurrently becoming involved in local politics. He served as a Preston City Councillor until the age of 92. Ron was the primary political driving force behind the establishment of the UK's final polytechnic in Preston in 1984, as opposed to Blackburn, for which Ron won the argument against Barbara Castle MP. He also advocated for its later evolution to full university status as the University of Central Lancashire in 1992. Ron died in 2020, and this award recognises the contribution of Ron as a key political figure to Preston and commemorates his important role in the establishment of the University of Central Lancashire that we recognise today. As a result of much of Ron's work, the university today enjoys a positive relationship with Preston City Council and the wider civic network. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the University Board, I am very pleased to grant Ron Atkins with the posthumous award of Honorary Fellow from the University of Central Lancashire, collected in his memory by his widow, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't plan to say anything, but I'd just really like to say, and I'm going to overuse the word honour, I'm sure. I'm really honoured to be able to receive this on behalf of my late husband, Ron. And I think it's a great honour that the university are doing to create this award for Ron. And that's it, really. I'd just like to say thank you, and I'll go and leave you in peace now and enjoy the rest of your day.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place. Graduands, it is now time for your moment of glory. Please make sure you bring your seat cards with your name up onto the stage. And for your health and safety, we'll be offering you a glove to wear before you go on stage to shake hands with the presiding officer. If you would prefer not to shake hands, please just give a formal nod to the Vice-Chancellor. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Engineering. For a thesis entitled Optimization of Renewable Energy Microgrid Systems for Developing Countries, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Josephine Abba. For a thesis entitled Dispersion of Heavy Petroleum Gases in the Atmosphere, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Abdullah Saeed H. Al-Kalabi. For a thesis entitled On Motion Analysis in Computer Vision with Deep Learning, Selected Case Studies, the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Isa Anas. For a thesis entitled Phenomenological Studies of Fires on Recycling Materials, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Angus Sangster. For a thesis entitled Simulation of Residential Energy Consumption Profiles, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Edward Sanderson. Master of Science in Fire Safety Engineering, Sam Connolly. Stuart Murphy. Master of Science in Additive Manufacturing with Professional Placement, Sumit Kaladil Sudarsanan. Master of Science in Additive Manufacturing, Ravant Kumar Tumaneni. Milan Sumugi. Master of Science in Applied Data Science, Aladdin Safat Qadir Abdalal. Sri Shankar Ajayan. Victoria Atiba. Aswin Avirachan. Melvin Benny. Chaitara Hagaduru Nagaraja. Ajit Pius. Harshit Sakala Santosh. Nafisa Hassan Mia Srivadanka. Anantu Suresh. Majid Zaglu. Master of Science in Building Conservation and Adaptation, Alice Nottingham. Eleanor Scott. Alexandra Starrett. Jennifer Williams. Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Donald Chidose Onohua. Ashish Amarnath Isaac Rakchan. Jinu George. Jaya Prakash Shah. Archana Saji. Master of Science in Fire Safety Engineering, Ahmed Himid Hilal Al-Ismaili. Fala Al-Khatani. Mohammed Al-Sadi. Saeed Abdullah Marhun Al-Salmani. Ahmed Hamid Saeed Ahmed Al-Yayawag. Ato Ikuhu Anan. Michael Atta Finn. Susanna Biel Koska. Matilda Bray. Lindsay Driver. John Hawley. Samuel Mashita. Robert Thompson. Master of Science in Fire Scene Investigation, Rodri J. Jones. Philippa Boyer. Billy Joe Holmes. Ella Mason. Master of Science in Intelligence Maintenance Engineering, Muzawir Abdul. Gayatri Jaladi. Brian Tom. Amninder Singh. Julia Desiree Herrera Loza. Best Ikchua Omaredi. Master of Science in Maintenance Engineering, Alwyn Anthony. Aji Cyril. Basil Jacob. Viswajit Kavangal Vijayakumar. Rajan Kunwar. Eldhas Mulaseril George. Rohit Padmanabhan Nair. Gokul Chandran Parachalil. Mohammed Naeem Ismail Patel. Nazir Isaac Patel. Pani Chandrakant Revantula. Sijan Saji. Rahul Sureshan. Yadakrishnan Tundavel Gopakumar. Rinosh Reggie Varghese. Abdul Ashraf. Master of Science in Maintenance Engineering with Professional Placement, Sai Chittibomma. Abin Chizikunel George. Makesh Gaul. Uzma Khan. Nitish Kumar Medipudi. Elizabeth Wilson. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Chidango Chiwawa. Master of Science in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines, Siddharth Ajay. Siva Suryanarayana Alu. Indrasena Bahoj. Madan Bandari. Ganeshwar Gamini. Venkatesh Godigu. Prashant Haripuri. Sachin Kumar Kaushik. Alwyn Kotukumal Abraham. Nikhil Mandala. Srilal Mani. Nandu Muralidharan Pillai. Swapna Penimula. Rakesh Perumandala. Listen Pinakatu Jacob. Ramprasad Pokhrel. Nivaid Ponarasri Sudhir. Mohan Ravalapudi. Jaitin Anil Tare. Manikandan Ulaganathan. Abhishek Kumar. Alan Babu Philippe. Joel Canis. Master of Science in Project Management, Arun Kumar Appakuttan Nair, Sankara Sadhanan. Sebin Francis Bivera. Adityan Dilip Veena. Emmanuel Olasan Moye. Amal Stephen. Neethu Vijayan. Amarjot Singh. Kamjit Kaur. Mohammed Hasim. Master of Science in Renewable Energy Engineering, Aditya Bharadwaj. Christian Chirakal James. Nathaniel Heath. Varun Madhusudanan. Ovesh Ibrahim Patel. Venkatesh Gaud Pata. Preeti Paul. Rajimul Raju Taki Divil. Manisha Veli El Jose. Master of Engineering with Honours in Computer Aided Engineering, Nathan Beecroft. Harry Lee. Jonathan Shearer. Master of Engineering with Honours in Electronic Engineering, Mehdi Akbari. Master of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Catherine Barker. Scott White. Master of Engineering with Honours in Robotics Engineering, Patrick Kamanakche. Postgraduate Diploma in Maintenance Engineering, Stephen Anthony Brito. Alex Thomas Varghese. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Computer Aided Engineering, Ryan Annals. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Building Services and Sustainable Engineering, Joshua Alexander. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Dima Alobaid. Doha Salman. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering, Mohammed Ali. Nayan Patel. Jeevan Singh. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Civil Engineering, Abdul Malik Aruna. Fayaz Bikan. Lauren Kelly. McNeil Michaels. Mohammed Yunus Patel. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Energy Engineering, Caesar Sands Mandrake. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Fire Engineering, James Watson. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Matthew Allen. Ronald Benetton. Kane Butterworth. Anthony George. Michael Jackson. Sumaya Khan. Zoe King. Khaled Musa. Jordan Rolfe. Abdullah Saeed. Usman Saheed. Lewis Smart. Joseph Tang. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Robotics Engineering, Shaukat Hegassi. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Civil Engineering and Construction Management, Mohammed Ali. Richard Anya. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Computer-Aided Engineering, Harry Short. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Maintenance Engineering, Manikumar Reddy Gunreddy. Rahil Altaf Lahiri. Vaibhav Pravin Sharma. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering with Pilot Studies, Ines Nashshad. Lamis Onzi. Mohammed Owais Ur Rahman. Sandeep Singh. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Maintenance Engineering, Jerin James. Akhil Kiliveli Kudavil Anto. Jitin Tan Kachan. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines, Alex Andrews. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, Nigel Caetano. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Architecture, Iriayomade Medowe. Timothy Shaw. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Facilities Management, Fatima Ali M. Teresh. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Fire and Leadership Studies, Samuel Howell. Jordan Kenny. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Quantity Surveying, Pascal Chuchu. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Construction Project Management, Mohammed Daniel Hussain. Higher National Certificate in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Megan Fair. Higher National Certificate in Mechanical and Computer-Aided Engineering, Jack Burrow. Connor McLaughlin. Luke Owen. Cameron Riding. Postgraduate Certificate in Maintenance Engineering, Sudeep Kumar Gopin. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse Adult, Maggie Hiruma. Samira Osman. Master of Science in Nursing with Registered Nurse Adult, Sakia Akhtar. Patience Onawig Jose. Master of Science in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Mental Health, Habibat Akinteya. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Nabina Timal Sinha. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Mental Health, Oluzola Onasanya. Omotalo Omotayo. Foundation degree in Science and Nursing Associate, Nicola Craig. Sona McGill. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Engineering.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Nikita Patel, Vice President for Education from the Students' Union, to respond on behalf of graduates awarded today.
I think we can all remember that day we came to UCLan. Some of us were scared, most of us were shy, all of us were stressed about finding new friends, meeting new people, and whether we'd cope with the demands of the course. It was a nerve-wracking time as families waved us off at airports, trains, or student flats. Can she cope? Will she eat? Will she make new friends? Will she be home in a fortnight? But look at us now in our caps and gowns. We smashed it. Uber Eats at 2 a.m, Spicy Grill, Pizza City, Jaffas and Nabsies. 9 a.m. lectures with a coffee in one hand and your head in the other. Being allocated to a project group and having to do all the work yourself. Not knowing what will take longer, assignment feedback to come in or your student loan to drop. All for a piece of paper at the end. But university is more than the assignments, the exams and the grades. It's an unforgettable experience captured in our camera roll. It's more than the price we pay to better our future. It's about the people we meet and the memories we make. It's about the confidence we gain and the networks we build. It's about the opportunities we take and the skills we give back. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends, loved ones, it is my honour to stand here as Vice President Education and speak on behalf of students. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you all on this incredible achievement. Getting to this moment is not easy, and it is no doubt a result of your hard work, determination and sacrifice. You all should be very proud of yourselves. You may have joined a sports team, a student society, or a volunteering project bringing us together. But during COVID, when all of that was stripped of us, leaving us feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling unmotivated, and feeling frustrated, it was us who uplifted, upraised, and upheld each other at this university, our community. They say that we are the leaders of tomorrow, but what about the here and now? You may have been a representative yourself or led a campaign to better the lives of students, to better our experience. I would like to say a special thanks to our course reps and school presidents who have volunteered their time alongside their studies to represent the views of students, work with staff on resolving issues, and contribute greatly to the student experience of the voices of students they represent. If you have been a course rep or school president at any point during your time at UCLan, please stand up while we give you a round of applause. As graduates of UCLan, let's seek out the opportunities, the experiences and the success we have built strong foundations for. Last but not least, I would like to thank the families, friends, university staff and loved ones that have joined us here today and supported us throughout our UCLan journey. I wish you all the best for the future class of 2022, and your Students' Union hopes to see you again.
Thank you, Nikita. Today is, of course, a momentous occasion for everyone here, and we need to make sure that we celebrate in the most appropriate way. Family and friends, there is a really good photo or video opportunity coming up, so you might like to have your cameras ready. So could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief to many of you. We can see up here how they have been a bit wobbly for some. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in recognition of all your hard work and your achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far to cause any trauma on its descent. And retrieval is key, because there's an extra special reason to be careful, because it is now your mortarboard for you to keep and to take home. So we keep giving. So on a count of 3, I would like you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer. And we will then all follow with a further 3 cheers. And before you do that, just have a look behind you at your family and friends. You'll feel quite famous with everybody's camera poised, ready. So, are you ready? After 3, if you throw your mortarboards. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hooray. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. That looked really good. And there is one down at the front here. I don't know if somebody needs to salvage. There we go. Excellent. Now, please sit down for a final time whilst I explain the final stage of this special day. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion, and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall, past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up, but please make sure to take all your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduate in the Student Centre for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.
Sonic